Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you are watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com. There is where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube channel and our YouTube videos, we use the same channel for both stores, both here in Daytona and in PA. And we leave our videos up at all times, whether they were shot 4 days ago, 4 years ago. It's because our subscribers enjoy watching our content and the quantity and quality of vehicle we move through our showroom, so we never take them down. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know it's been sold and is no longer available. Another website we have is hankstersgarage.com. Here we sell automotive parts and accessories for your classic car or for your late model, Jeeps, trucks, different wheel and tire packages. We also do installations. So if you need a vintage air system, if you need a digital dash, if you want four-wheel disc brakes, if you want power steering added, we can do all those things for you prior to your vehicle leaving en route to you. So hankstersgarage.com, check that out. Our facility is about 5 miles from our showroom here. And we're doing all that kind of work and selling all those kinds of parts. hankstersgarage.com. We do very well with Volkswagens, whether it's a van, a truck, a bug, or a dune buggy. This is kind of a cool, unique car. Obviously, when I'm standing in the front of the car, we're used to seeing the motor. As most of you probably already know, the motor in a Volkswagen is in the back, so we will get to the motor later on in the presentation, which is a 1600cc, by the way. However, you do have a little donut spare up here, and it is a trunk compartment area, so we'll show you that. This is just a piece of carpeting that's laid in there, you know, a little, but, you know, gas tank. So I'll shut the hood or the trunk, and we'll check out the car. Very unique color on this car. I don't know if I call it tan or gray or kind of a mixture in the two, but a really cool color in my opinion for this particular vintage of Volkswagen Beetle. The paint on the car is fantastic. Hopefully you can see on the hood. You know, I describe all of our paint jobs here as driver quality paint. I'm never going to tell you that one's show quality paint, but this is a really, really nice paint job. You can see the tops of the fenders. They're really nice. No blisters, cracks, chips, anything of that nature. You do have a black VW logo there in the top center of the hood, trunk, whichever one you want to call it. Same thing on the passenger side fender. Top there, real nice paint. Your chrome bezels around your front headlights are all in real nice condition. They don't have any kind of rust or patina on those. The bumper, the front bumper rather, sits lower than like in a normal car. You know, front bumper looks to be in good shape too, from a standpoint of, you know, there's no rusting or pitting of any kind, flaking of any kind on the chrome front bumper. Real cool wheels on the car, 5-star aftermarket rims with low profile tires, again giving the Beetle a really sharp look. It's a California look, Cal look. That may mean something, be significant to Volkswagen clubs or enthusiasts. I'm not really sure, but again, the car, in my opinion, is a real cool looking car. So a tiny front fender there in between the hood and the, you know, the fender well that, you know, the tires sitting on, or sitting in, I guess I should say. But nice paint on there as well. Front windshield looks good. You know, the car has tint all the way around. You know, this car we bought out of a hotter state, so, you know, it was tinted for, by the way, this car has AC. We'll show you that here in a little bit, but front window glass looks to be good from where I'm standing. We'll take a closer look on the test drive when we're looking out of it. Again, all the windows are tinted, driver's door, rear quarter glass there. You can see the door fitment's real nice. It's got that rubber that encompasses the, or covers the little step area there to lower on the car. How about the paint on the roof? Same deal. Real nice. No clear coat fade, no blisters, cracks. There's no issues of any kind of bubbling on by the drip rail or anything like that. Let's take a look at the interior. So the door opens up nice and wide. You do have your painted portion that encompasses the vinyl portion of the door. Vinyl is in real nice shape. It's not discolored, not torn, not warping. You do have your little map pocket there. We don't do maps anymore, but you know, put whatever you want in there. Let's see if I can get the seat to lean forward. So all the interior in the car is in real nice shape, from the front seats to the back seat to the carpeting to the floor mats. Pull a floor mat up for you here. You can see the carpeting is in real nice shape. Floor mats are in good condition. The driver's seat, passenger seat looks to be in good shape. Pull the front floor mat here on the driver's side. Again, the carpeting is in nice condition. 4-speed car, center shifter there, mounted in the floor on the hump. Wood grain steering wheel, looks to be in good shape. Dash area, good looking car inside and out. You know, a lot of Beetles out there, but you know, this one looks really good in my opinion. I think it's a good looking car. Rear quarter, not only the portion under the window glass here, chrome that runs along the side of the vehicle is in real nice shape. Rear fender well that encompasses the driver's side rear tires in nice condition. Chrome on those wheels, you could brush your teeth or do your hair in. They're real nice and shiny, real good clarity. You know, not pitted, rusted, anything like that. Once again, the rear window is tinted. The hood portion, trunk portion, whichever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it on these things. But, you know, that's where the motor's at. That the paint on that, all real nice. Again, no blistering, cracking, fading. Your tail lights are in nice condition. They look to be newer. Your turn signal indicators and your brake lights. Chrome on the rear bumper's nice. It's got that bend in it that encompasses the rear portion of the car. Opening up the area to expose the engine compartment. There's your AC compressor. So you have AC, 1600cc motor. Make sure that's latched so it doesn't fly open on the test drive. So the body lines on the car are real nice. You know, everything fits like it should. All the paint, again, here we are on the passenger side rear quarter. You can get a good look at the fender well there that goes around the rear wheel and tire, all in nice condition. Same thing with your drip rail molding here. You can see there's no, this is an area that's usually kind of, you know, could be problematic because, you know, when they paint the car, they don't sand in that groove quite well enough, or, you know, they're using a sander and can't get quite to the groove. So if there's ever any issue with prep for a paint job, sometimes it could be by the drip rail, but this one's nice. Again, tinted windows on the passenger side, just as they were on the driver's side. Rear quarter window, and then of course the passenger side door. Take a look real quickly in the passenger side. It pretty much mirrors the driver's side interior door trim panel. Again, your 4-speed shifter in the floor. Cushions on the seat are real nice. Same thing with the vinyl. The vinyl looks to be newer. I don't have any documentation, you know, when the car was painted, when the interior was done, when the motor was rebuilt, anything like that. But the car looks the part for sure. It's really in nice condition. Got that cowl look badging there on the passenger side front fender, just as it was on the driver's side. Of course, your fuel door there. I already told you that the front fender on the passenger side, nice condition. I didn't see anything to point out from a paint standpoint. Again, the wheels look brand new. The paint looks fantastic. Most of the the interior looks to be, if not brand new, definitely newer. No rips in the vinyl, no discolorations in the floor. Your dash area is nice and tight. All your window gaskets, none of them are dry rotted, cracking, fading. Pretty nice car. 1970 VW Beetle. We're going to take it outside and we're going to put it on the rack and we'll check out the undercarriage and then we'll do a short little test drive. I do encourage you guys to come in person to view whatever classic car in our inventory you might be looking at, whether it's this 70 Beetle or any other piece of inventory you see on our website. Especially if this is your first classic car, we'll explain to you the process of buying a classic car and some of the responsibilities that come with owning a classic car and some of the expectations. We'd be happy to show you this Beetle outside in the sunshine. We'll put it on the rack for you, just like we're going to do here in a couple minutes. We'll let you check out the undercarriage. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the motor performs, how the tranny shifts, how the car handles, how the car rides, stops, starts, steers, all that fun stuff. We do it almost daily here in our Daytona Beach showroom. We have anywhere from 60 to 70 cars on hand at any given time. You can check out our business operation, you can check out our inventory, and you most importantly can check out any vehicle that you might be interested in. We do a ton of sight unseen business and have been for over 20 years. We sell a lot of cars each month between our two showrooms, so hopefully our longevity in this industry, in this business, tells you something about our business model and the quality of vehicle we turn through our showrooms. But again, we are in the business of selling old cars. So, your expectation for an older vehicle might not be the same as mine. So this is why I encourage you guys to come in person. This way, when the car arrives, wherever you might be in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the vehicle and drove the vehicle yourself. Let's take it outside. We'll throw it in the air and check out the undercarriage really quickly, and then we will do a short little test drive in our 1970 Beetle. Underneath our 1970 VW Beetle, you have disc brakes up front. On these Beetles and the dune buggies we do, there's not really much to show you here because it's all, fiberglass. So, take a look at the undercarriage, both in the video and of course, in the photos. It looks like you got a combination here of, we did touch this up in black underneath. This is probably the original factory coating, and of course the the floor pans themselves. So just kind of areas where it fell off and areas where it's still stuck. So that's that. Disc brakes in the rear as well. So four-wheel disc on the car. So on these Volkswagens, there's a couple things you want to look at here. Transmission, of course, your drivetrain's in the rear end. So transmission, where the transmission meets the motor, these have a thing, if these things sit for an extended period of time, they have a tendency to develop a seal leak there. Nothing's leaking in this one. The bottom of the motors, nothing's leaking. Your valve covers, unlike an American-made car, you can actually see the valve covers. They're right there. Nice and dry on the passenger side. Driver's side's the same deal. Valve covers nice and dry over there. Oil filter. The exhaust system all looks to be in good order. I don't see anything rusted or rotted, any kind of pinholes, anything like that. All the exhaust pipes look to be pretty good. Plenty of tread on the tires yet. Your wear bars are way down inside the tread there. You can see inside the tread there's no dry rotting or cracking. We checked all the tires. They're all within, I believe, like 3, 4, 5 years old. I think some of them are from 2016, some of them are 2018. Good tires on the car, nice undercarriage. We're going to drive it here shortly, but before we do so, let's talk about payment options. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank, or we accept bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is generally the most common form of payment simply because it puts the funds there the same day and we can start preparing your vehicle for shipment and get you your vehicle that much sooner. Cashier's check, you gotta wait for funds to clear, deposit checks, the whole deal. Financing. We do have collector car lenders we work with that will offer financing on this vehicle, 10% down minimum. So, if you're dealing with a $30,000 car, $3,000 out of pocket. You can put more down if you'd like to. However, they're going to require a minimum of 10% no matter how good your credit is. No prepayment penalty on the loans. So if you get approved, let's say on this Beetle for a 5-year loan, and you pay it off in one, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. So that makes it nice to own one of these cars, have a classic car, you know, third car, fourth car, whatever your circumstance. Once the vehicle is paid for, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection process. Torque the lug nuts, check the tire pressure, top off all the fluids, make sure the AC is still blowing cold, make sure you got wipers, tail lights, reverse lights. They're old cars. Anything at any time can stop working, stop leaking, fail. You know, so we give it one last good shakedown prior to it leaving here and departing for you. Once the guys green light it and tell me it's good to go, we call a carrier for pickup. Generally, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. Sometimes it could be longer if you're way on the West Coast where drivers do like one run, you know, every Monday or every Friday. Or maybe you're in a more rural or remote destination, you know who you are. But I promise you, we will get your vehicle as quickly as possible. Once we're funded, we move quickly. We put the vehicle through inspection, we put the vehicle through detail, we have it ready to go, we call a carrier comes here, loads it on the truck, boom, and it's heading to you. So the whole process is a lot faster than you might think. Let's set this 70 Beetle down on the ground. We will take it out on the road and show you guys how the car runs out. Yes, we are going to brave the elements today. It is hurricane season in Daytona Beach, so we have like rain for the next 4 days. And we're not going to put video shoots off for 4 days because of Mother Nature. So here we are. Horn. The turn signal indicator is the same for driver and passengers, so there is your driver's side. Okay, I flick it up, passenger side. Wipers, we may just need these things today. Not that they're very big on a Volkswagen Beetle, but there's your wipers. All right, so the reason we have our tinted windows up is because we have AC, and it works, and it blows icicles. No, it's an aftermarket system, but it does work, and works well. Radio. Okay, I think that's about it. Crank windows. So, 24,230 is the mileage on the odometer. Title reads exempt, so true mileage unknown. We're not selling it as a 24,000 mile car. Wow, that AC is cold. I love that. Headliner's in good shape. Showed you turn signals, wipers. Told you about. Fuel gauge is working. Half tank. We put 25 bucks in there and bring it up to half a tank. So we're idling good. We're not stalling out. So let's take it on a little drive and see how it runs up. Our Beetle rides fantastic. Let go of the wheel. The car tracks nice and straight. Of course, it's a car that sits really low to the ground, so the response in the steering is absolutely fantastic. No vibrations in the car. You can see the shifter's nice and steady. We're in third gear right now. The speedometer functions. It's reading, I don't know, 47, 48. We're probably doing 43, 44, so it's a little fast, but nothing that we're going to mess with. Usually if we're within 5 miles per hour, you know, we're good. But car rides and drives just as good as it looks. You know, this AC being so close to you, it literally, we have the vents turned up because it'll freeze you out of the car. Somebody's calling me. Sorry, I usually put my phone on silent. This is live television, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So, brakes. Brakes stop the car really nice. There's no pulsation or vibration in the brakes whatsoever. Boys are going to be mad at me for getting their car all wet. Just have to dry it off, I suppose. Okay, I think we got a window here. We're going to... fourth gear. And we're doing about 55 miles per hour. We're in a 45 mile per hour zone. You can see the car, not shaking all around. Real nice tight ride to it. Real, smooth, not pulling, vibrating, shaking, popping out of gear. At a traffic light, and as you can see when we were pulling out of the dealership there, we're not popping through the exhaust, spitting, sputtering, anything like that. This is a pretty nice ride, really. This idiot, look at this moron. They pull out right in front of you doing 15 miles an hour when you're doing 40. Anyways, car has a real nice look to it, real nice ride to it. It's just a nice car. I mean, if you're looking for a Beetle, car's got the look. It has AC. It has great paint, great interior, nice handling. The motor's set up well, carburetor. And here we are at idle again. Nice car. Very nice car. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos we took of this car today, along with this video presentation you are watching right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a powertrain warranty that's good on the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. At a negotiated price, the price of our cars are somewhat negotiable. The warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. We have a broker we can put you in touch with if you need be. You can facilitate the shipping yourself. Pay the driver when they arrive with the vehicle with cash or check. They do not accept credit cards. You can choose whether you want to go open or enclosed. We ship them enclosed. Open saves you a little bit of money, but then you're exposed to the elements and you get a dirty car when it arrives most of the time, especially if you're up north and it's snowing or raining. Of course, if you're local to us here in Daytona and you want to come drive or trailer this car home, you can do that as well. We have people do that from time to time. A lot of people are collectors. They have their own open or enclosed trailer. They drive up or down and take the car home. And if you're local to us, you can, Orlando, Jacksonville, Melbourne, St. Augustine, you can drive this thing home. It's got air, so you don't have to worry about sweating. Making that hour and a half, 2 hour drive wherever you're coming up or down or across from. By the way, the warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. You don't have to bring it back to Florida or to Hanksters Hot Rods. You can take it anywhere you like that is ASE certified. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, for those of you watching us from afar, we can export these vehicles for you as well and handle that entire process from start to finish and get it to the port in your country. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach, and our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.